Debt. Brunel was imprisoned for several months because of his debt. Due. He's due to go on a business trip to Europe this weekend. The electricity bill is due on July 3rd. The game was postponed due to rain. He often failed to pay his dues. Duty. As citizens, we have several duties to carry out. Render. The flood rendered hundreds of people homeless. Render assistance to victims of the earthquake. Surrender. They surrendered to the enemy after years of fighting. Rent. When is the rent due? Borrow. Can I borrow books from the university library? Rent. Some farmers rent their land from a landlord. Lease. The building was leased to a dental clinic. Add. Powerful features have been added to this version. In addition to discounts, they offer a free gift. An additional tax fee. Edit. An edited version of a film. When can I get the latest edition? Dictate. You can dictate a text message to this AI speaker. Addiction. The predictors of children's media addiction. Caffeine alcohol addicts. He kicked the habit of drinking before he became addicted. Contradict. They contradict each other all the time. There's a contradiction between your behavior and your principles. Dedicate. She dedicates much of her time to teaching students. A dedicated public servant. Indicate. His silence indicates disapproval. Index. Use the index at the back of the book. A consumer price index. Domain. Mobile game were once the domain of younger people but not anymore. The territory was placed under the government's domain. Domestic. Gross domestic product (GDP). We try to divide domestic chores fairly, although I do more of them. That cheese is imported, but this one is produced domestically. Dominate. He didn't intend to dominate the group, they just liked his ideas, so he became the natural leader. My favorite basketball players usually dominate every game they're in. The dominant language in this area of Belgium is German. Predominant. The predominant factors in the size of the crop each year are the temperature and rainfall of the area. Tall redwood and pine trees predominate in Northern California. Donate. He agreed to donate his kidney. Our company has made large donations to charities. An organ donor. Anecdote. He told us interesting anecdotes about his youth. Dose. Do not exceed the recommended dose of this medicine.